Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy Marcus Elbow, man. Welcome to elbowMedia Studios. And if this is your first time, all we do over here is keep it crunk, man. Yo, today we are back with another Cubasis 2 tutorial. And it's been a minute. I took a little kind of break because ever since the iOS 13, Cubase has been acting a little funny. I don't know what's up. I don't know if they updated it. They need to update it, but we're going to try to see what's going on. We're going to work our way through it, all right? Yo, man, today we're going to be taking a look at the sequencer, just like I promised in the last tutorial. We're going to take a track, and then we're going to track it out. We're going to arrange it, and then, we're going to see how that works, and then I may even show y'all how to export that track out, all right? All right, man, come on, let's get to it. Y'all already know how we do, man. Ain't got no time to waste, man. Let's go. All right, guys, so here we go. We are now inside of Cubasis 2, and we're looking at the sequencer right now. And if you haven't seen my tutorial on getting started with Cubasis 2, I'm going to leave a card right here so that you can go and take a look at that so you'll be able to follow along with us a lot easier. And I also did a tutorial where I showed you how to take a BeatMaker 3 track and export it into Cubasis 2, so I also will leave a card for that as well. Okay, all right, so let's take a look at how to arrange and move around inside of the sequencer here in Cubasis 2. All right, and as I showed you in the getting started video, all of your controls live here at the top, okay? And this is what you're going to be using mostly in order for you to be able to move around. You have everything you need there. You have your select, you have your split, you have your glue, which can glue two tracks together. You have your erase, and you have your draw. You have your mute, undo, copy, paste, so forth, and so on, okay? All right, so since we already got this track, let's take a listen to it. All right, sounds pretty good, right? Okay, so this is the same track we used inside of the exporting from BeatMaker 3 to Cubasis 2. So I have a couple of tracks muted inside of the sequencer. The first two tracks are the ones that I created inside of Cubasis 2, and I am going to do a tutorial showing you how to do a track inside of Cubasis 2. Right now, Cubasis, like I said in the intro, is a little unstable, so I don't think I'm ready to do a tutorial yet because I like to use audio units, and it just seems to be acting a little weird with audio units right now, okay? And I also have the lead flute or mood here muted as well, okay? So let's go ahead and start creating the song. In other words, arranging the track. First thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go to the select button, right? And we're going to need to grab and select all of our tracks, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to copy that, and then we're going to take our track head and we're going to move it towards the end of the 4 bars or 8 bars in this case. We're just going to hit paste, okay? And we're just going to paste all the way through till we got us a pretty lengthy song. I think that's enough for now, okay? And after we do that, we can take our playhead back to the beginning, and we can take our loop indicator here, and we can go ahead and move that down to the end of the song, and we could tap anywhere to deselect, okay? Now, what I want to do, again, is I want to start composing the song, right? So the easiest way to do that is to start deleting things that I do not want to be in the intro. Since I already have these tracks muted, I already know that I'm not going to want this pad playing in the beginning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit select, and then I'm going to grab the first 4. I'm going to erase those, right? And then I'm going to leave the sax, but then I'm also going to hit select, and I'm going to delete the sax after that first 8 bars is done playing. I think that's what I want to do, but we'll figure it out here in a minute. Okay, I don't want the bass in there, so I'm going to hit select those 2. I'm going to hit erase. And I know, let's see what else. I want that to play because that is my background sound, and I'm going to delete the rest, okay? Then I know for a fact that I'm going to want that bass to come in. So I may delete my sax here. We'll just delete both of those, right? And then we can always go here, bring our playhead here, right? We can push copy, then paste, and bring that in. We can paste it again, okay? and for some reason it deleted this sound, so we're gonna go ahead and copy that, go back to the playhead and go to the beginning and hit paste a couple times so we know we want that to play. All right, so let's hear it. Then I just want that to drop out and then have that kick in. I like that. All right, so now what I want to do, I'm gonna let that play for a few bars, probably to about right here, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit the select button and I'm going to delete these two tracks because I do not want that to play. I'm gonna unmute it, and then I want it to come in right when I'm almost done there. And what I want to do is I want the beat to drop out, which is the kick, the snare, and the cymbals to drop out so that it can bring in that flute. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and select this one. We already got our playhead set where we want it to cut right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and push split. I'm going to select the next one. I'm going to push split. Select the next one. I'm going to push split. And once I do that, all I have to do is push select and then go in and grab those. And then all I got to do is push erase. Okay, and then we can play it from here. It drops out, and here come our flute. I like that. And what we do is we let that play for a few bars, right? And we're not going to bring that sax in, so we need to go ahead and select that. And we're going to delete that sax, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to let that pad come in, and we're going to let that pad play. So you know if we're going to do that, we're going to change it up. So we're going to also take out the flute here as well. Okay, so let's just go ahead and delete that. All right, and then we're going to, we may want that beat to drop out again and just get real quiet. Okay, I like that right there. Now I can tell you right now, I already know I'm gonna want that beat to drop out as soon as it come back around that corner right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop everything out, let it get real quiet, and then we're gonna let everything come back in, or we may let the sax come back in, or we'll see. But let's go ahead on and select the bass, and we're gonna go split. We're gonna do the same thing we did last time. We're gonna go through and we're gonna split them all. Okay. All right, we just split them all, and since we're gonna go ahead and hit the select button, go back up, and we're going to select them all. We're going to hit erase, and we're going to let that drop out, get quiet, and then bring everything in. Okay, we may let's kill the pad as well. So we're going to go ahead and kill the pad because we just want, we want some variety. We want to change up a little bit. You know what I mean? Let's go. I like that, but I do not want this to come in with that. So we're going to go ahead and cut it. All right, and then we're going to drop it, and it's going to come in just like that. We can even drop that bass right here. And start dropping sounds as we get close to that area. I like that right there. Okay, so right now I'm kind of liking where we at right there. So what I could do is I could hit the select button. I mean, we're not gonna make this too long, right? I can go ahead and go there and erase that. Then I can take my loop and bring it right here. Just make sure we right where we need to be here. Okay, right there. And then we will have it start over from right there. So go here. Let's get that loop back right there. Put our playhead there. There we go. See how easy that was? I know you're right thinking, man, yo, that seemed very easy. And what's really cool about being able to play with the track this way is you can actually go in and add even more sounds during your breaks to add some more texture to it and have it do some different things. I like that right there. Okay, so look, we've already finished, right? And let's just say we like what we got right here. We're ready to get this to SoundCloud. We're ready to get it to iTunes or wherever. If you want to just go jam it in your car and check the mix out, we can do that. And speaking of the mix, we can bring the saxophone up a little bit if we like. So we can go back, push play, hit the mixer here at the top, and then we can find that sax. And let's bring it up a little bit. I like that. Yeah, I like that right there. And then we'll have it drop off and everything just gonna sound so good when that bass come in and grind. Yeah, I like that right there. All right, so we're done. We like our mix. We like everything. Let's go ahead on and mix this bad boy down and get it out of there. So we're gonna go to our media tab here at the top left, and we're gonna go to our mix down section, right? And we are going to create a mix down, as you can see here. Okay, it's going to ask us what we want to do, and do we want to add that trail at the end? Of course we do. We want to send it out as a wave, M4, FLAC, or MIDI. We're going to say we want to do it as a wave. We're going to go ahead and start that mix down. Okay, and after we got the mix down, as you can see, I've already did a few. We can go ahead on and export this bad boy out or share it. So we can hit the share button. It asks us where we want to send it. I'm going to go ahead and send it. We can go straight to SoundCloud, as you can see here, right? Or we could just make a copy of whatever we want to do. We're going to go ahead and go to audio share. And if you don't have this app, man, you really need to look into getting this app. And I will talk about this app in more detail in a future tutorial. But let's go ahead and hear how that sounds. Oh yeah, that sounds clean. Yeah, I'm feeling that right there. And that is it, man. So, yes, sir. That is it, guys. So, listen, you know, there's so many different things you can do with the iPad and with all these different DAWs. It is amazing the way technology has enabled even novice users to be able to truly create some creative things and really go a lot of places with this ecosystem. Yo, so as y'all can see, man, working with Cubasis 2 is pretty cool. I mean, you know, it does a lot of what you need when you need to get things done as far as tracking out, being able to bring your tracks from another DAW or another beat making, you know, piece of equipment, bring it inside of Cubasis and make that happen where you can have a DAW on your iOS and on your iPad, man. I really like Cubasis. I think it's cool. They just need to really go ahead and fix those optimization issues they've been having. But besides that, man, I think it's a great piece of software, and I'm looking forward to showing you guys some more things inside of this, man. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all for coming by and checking out the video. Again, my name is Marcus Elbow. Don't forget, man, leave a comment. Remember, this helps YouTube's algorithms find these videos when y'all interact with them. Hit that like button, comment, hit that notification bell, and hey, if you want to, go ahead and hit that sub button, man, because all we do over here is put out tutorials and videos and tech videos to really teach you how to be great at what you already love to do. All right, man, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. All right, bro. Peace.